Guys, you want to answer a trivia question?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm a trivia master.
Okay.
That's how I won this hat.
We'll start, not easy, but we'll start with the first one because that's how you start typically is the first question.
Mm-hmm.
What U.S. states make up the four corners? I'll give you guys one life.
Okay.
I know one of them is Colorado.
Okay.
Can I just rattle them off?
Yeah, do you know them?
Colorado, New Mexico, not Nevada. I said New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado. There's one I'm missing.
Oh my God.
Which one am I missing?
Did you say Arizona?
I said Arizona. Arizona.
Okay.
Colorado.
Dude,
New
You have to get
Mexico.
all four right, but you can't be like three of them and then I'm like, oh, you missed one. You need to get.
I want to say Nevada because we got one life.
Okay, you get 2 lives because that was wrong. But 3 of them are correct.
Yeah, I know. What's that last one?
Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona. You got one more.
What's down there? This is great podcasting, ain't it?
This is great.
Really
well
good
done.
podcast. Johnny,
Really taking care.
Johnny doesn't even know the geography of the next city over.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, what's Mormontown?
Utah.
There it is.
Whoa, more that what? You didn't know.
You know it.
Utah's correct. That's the
Super
power.
Soaker.
Classic. No context further needed.
0 context. All right, we'll do another one. This one's kind of fun.
Thank you for the layup.
All right, please take better care of the audio listeners with this one.
I tried. I was giving words.
What are you talking
I'm talking to him because he was like, "Oh, name this." Actually, I'm just kidding. All right, go to the next one.
No, you're not kidding. You just realize you're an idiot and you're wrong.
I know.
That is taking care of the audio listeners. So apologize to me.
I'm so sorry for what Jack did.
Okay, here we go. Name the top 10 U.S. states with the most McDonald's locations. You guys get 5 lives.
Florida,
New York.
Florida's in the 3. Hold on, let me put checks. Last time I did not put checks.
New York.
Shut up.
Yeah, what happened on that one?
I fucked up, but it was, and Johnny is always like, Sir Yacht fucked up. But he's
It's great
right.
content.
I'm like, I don't know what the hell it is because I already said Georgia and you said no. And
I
I'm
kind
like,
of fucked up.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
unreal.
you guys said Florida. Florida's in the 3.
Florida,
New York.
New York.
New York is in the 6 with 573.
California.
California's in the 1 with 1,221 locations.
What a shock.
Texas.
Texas is in the 2 with 1,165.
All right,
We're missing one.
No, it's 10. So you're missing.
We're missing
we're doing
6.
10.
Missing 6.
He's like 6.
Missing 6.
Close, Jack.
I thought we were doing like top 5. So
Top 10.
It's definitely not Rhode Island. Nope.
wait, can you repeat the question? So
California in the 1.
No. Repeat the question so I know.
Top 10 U.S. states with the most McDonald's locations.
Per capita or just
Just most locations.
Most in general. Okay.
Yeah, generational.
generational.
Ohio.
Ohio.
It's gotta be. It has to be Ohio.
Hold on. I just had a fucking panic attack because Mac just turned the corner with the most demon face
Holy.
I've ever seen.
What the
Hey,
fuck?
Phil Mac!
What up?
What's up, dude? Mind you.
Dude, Mac just came around the corner like this. Tweaking.
Should we get a chair?
Max back.
Chair? Mac said no. Mac is
said
back.
no
Woo!
Yeah, Mac and Jack. Anyway,
Now
Jack.
it's kind of weird because we mentioned him in the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, it's meta.
He was here the whole time. He was just invisible.
He was here the whole time. So we were talking about top 10 United States locations with the most McDonald's. Mac already heard. Okay, so you guys have 4. You have 5 lives. You're sitting pretty.
We said Jack said Ohio.
Ohio is in the 5 with 611
Yeah,
locations.
I feel like every time we're going through like whatever part of Ohio, there's like 50,000 McDonald's.
I'm not giving you guys any help.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is in the 8 with 473.
Johnny, if you're feeling it, just shout him out.
Do we want to say Kentucky?
Say Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Wrong. You guys have 4 lives.
Fuck!
Johnny, never mind. Shut up. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please continue.
You got
it.
You already said Pennsylvania, right?
Said Pennsylvania.
Okay.
You guys have said California, Texas, Florida, Ohio, New York, Pennsylvania.
Illinois.
I'm sorry?
Illinois.
Illinois.
What are you,
Illinois.
What are you saying?
I said Illinois on the last time we did this, and you're like, okay, Illinois is in there.
Illinois is in the 4 with 641.
God damn, you're just like
You said it wrong.
okay. I said it wrong like the last time we did this, and you said nothing.
You said it wrong.
You're setting me up to fail.
No, I'm not. You just said Illinois.
Trying to think
You
of-
Illinois me right now. bars. Anyway,
Georgia.
Georgia in the 10 with 445, and I wrote it down this time.
oh sorry, the actual answer was Georgia, Joey. Later on,
You guys have 2 more locations to get. Fucking guess them.
that's what we're doing.
Let's shoot Michigan in there.
Michigan's in the 7 with
We got one
524. You
more.
just need one more location. Should have given you guys one life.
I
This
mean,
is apparently it's just a population thing. 'cause
I'm
It
cracked.
seems like the cities with the most pop, like
cracked. I was thinking of just major cities.
you're
Do
mid-crack.
we maybe want to say Arizona?
Sure.
Arizona.
No to Arizona. I'm actually shocked. You guys have 3 lives.
God damn it,
South Carolina.
No, you guys have 2 lives.
dude! This is gonna be a
Damn.
generational choke. Sorry, Jack.
There's a shot. This is a generational joke.
Just think of states that we haven't named with major cities. That's
You
what I'm
guys have
trying to
said
go
California, Texas, Florida, Illinois, Ohio, New York, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. You need one more.
through. Right. Wow. Nope.
Yeah, this is. I will say, if you don't get it, like historic joke, like very bad.
Oh, Indiana.
No, you guys have 2 lives.
I want
I
to
thought we
say.
had 3.
Yeah, and then you did another guess. Now you
Yeah,
have
but
2.
no, I thought
Did we say Virginia?
No, but you have 1 life now.
I didn't,
Fuck,
I didn't guess it. I was
That's a
asking.
life. That's a life. Sorry,
I was asking, bro.
you have
Wow.
1 life.
What a
It's good
cheater.
for content.
Fuck.
What a cheater, bro.
I won't do it from now on, but I had to do it there.
Fuck.
Good for content.
Well, that was the only one that was actually cool.
Okay, you guys said California, Texas, Florida, Illinois, Ohio, New York, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. You need 1 more state.
I swear, if it's a state that we already.
You didn't guess it yet.
No.
All right, but like if you
And if you did, I didn't hear you.
yeah, but if you like gave us a hint, what would it be?
No. That's your hint.
What time zone are they in?
No.
Okay, west.
Have you
or,
traveled- have you
west or
traveled?
east?
No.
Okay.
Did you travel the state on your burger trip?
I've been there before, but I've been to every state.
Yeah, that's why I said
that
burger
was-
trip.
I'm
bad
not telling
question.
you.
Bad question.
No, it's a great question. That's why I'm not telling him. It's if I
Johnny-
answered it, it would almost give it
Johnny,
away.
just give me some of your thoughts. We're not guessing, but give me some of your thoughts.
Bro, the lights are too bright right now. That's why I'm wearing sunglasses.
I was thinking maybe
Thank you, Bill.
Maine, but like Maine, definitely not. I was thinking maybe Washington, but like that's also up there. I'm trying to think of like popular.
yeah, don't look at me, mouth it, you piece of shit.
What about Massachusetts?
I feel like the Massachusetts, it's like not a very big, but like I don't know. I'm trying to think of like where they, because it's number of McDonald's, so it's just like
This
if
is
you,
crazy.
a
You guys,
shit ton of McDonald's in a state.
Minnesota, or Wisconsin. One of those.
I will say Johnny loves a Wisconsin guess. Johnny always throws Wisconsin up there.
Wisconsin.
I will say your only hint that I will give you is that
Give me a hint.
one of the things that you guessed, I was completely shocked that it didn't lead you to another guess.
Wow, man, that really.
Like
Okay.
you guessed. Like,
Okay,
you
are
guys
you ready?
guessed something, and I was like, how did you not guess like something else?
Okay, it's between two, based on that hint.
Okay.
Okay.
Either West Virginia
already-
or North Carolina. So I'm now putting that weight on you, and if both of them are wrong, my bad.
I want to say North Carolina.
I want to say West Virginia.
Rock, paper, scissors. Mac's here.
No,
'cause
that's
he
you
lipped
two.
it.
Fuck off. No, he probably knows. I almost mouthed it to them.
All right, fine. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, now we're doing 2 out of 3. You want to just do that,
Shoot 2 out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
dude? West Virginia.
It was North Carolina.
My bad. Sorry, Bill.
Fuck!
Johnny, put the Marvin's Room music in right now.
Damn it!
Cups of the rose.
Sorry, don't.
You guessed South Carolina. How did you
Bill,
not
cut
guess-
that out. Cut that out
Dude,
too. By the
what
way,
did you just say?
I said
Oh, so you said it again.
you asked me, you idiot.
That's true.
Yeah, what the fuck were you expecting?
How did you guess South Carolina and North Carolina?
Carolina's like more. Bill, cut this.
What does that have to do with McDonald's?
They love McDonald's.
What do they like?
Yeah.
Joey's upset that you called they.
It's Pride Month, guys.
And I take pride in a job well done.
All right. I'm sorry. I choked that. You shouldn't have let me win.
Shut the fuck up! Don't blame this on me. I said 2 out of 3, and you had the same fucking hand.
Yeah.
Which means you had the same hand.
He could.
You had the same hand if he beat
You had the
you
same
twice.
losing hand.
You could have done rock, you dick.
If he played you twice, that means you had the same hand as well.
Look, let me make it clear. It is never my fault. It's someone else's. Okay, fuck off.
Okay,
I know,
you know
that's
what?
why I try to tell
It
everybody.
is my fault because I'm such a fucking goat at rock, paper, scissors. That is what it is.
You're too good, and that cost us. That was like
know.
a top 5 choke of all time.
That was. I mean, anything for the views.
That was tough.
Shout out, Chad.
That was really bad.
That was insane.
That was tough.
I'm
so glad I gave you guys 5 lives, and I'm so glad you said it was down to West Virginia, North Carolina, and then you played rock, paper, scissors, and then you got it wrong.
That was great.
That was so bad.
This,
Do you want to do airports?
what?
Top 10 busiest airports? Or
Okay.
top 10 biggest
We do
airports?
5.
Okay.
Sure.
I know what number 1 is going to be. Like number 1 is going to be Atlanta.
Yes, Atlanta
Yeah.
the 1 is the busiest airport in. We'll do U.S. airports.
Yeah, say it for the clip.
It's for the clip.
For the clit.
Clip. Got it. My bad. Bill sends that. What are the top 5 busiest airports in America? You guys get 5 lives.
I thought you said 10.
Yeah, but I said
But then
5.
he said 5.
All right, whatever.
So we're doing 5.
You have
So-
5 senses and you use borderline 3 of them. I would
right.
say you don't smell very well. Also, Mac, does it smell like beer in here?
Yeah, it's because Joey was a dumbass and he opened up a beer bottle with an N64 controller.
I saw a trick on TikTok where you can open a
He'll
beer
put in
bottle
the
with a
clip again. I'm
Nintendo 64
kidding.
controller. Yeah, he can put the clip up again. And I opened it and it exploded everywhere.
Yeah, with the
And then we
Z,
ended
the
the
Z
episode.
trigger or something like that.
Yeah, so it just smells really bad. Okay, so Atlanta's in the 1. Nice job.
Yeah, I guess Atlanta.
All right, Johnny, do you know any other airports?
We gotta name the actual like airport by name.
No, no. Like city.
Okay.
City. I can give you hints.
Okay, actually.
In the 2?
No. I don't need hints.
Okay.
LAX.
No. It's not in the top.
What the fuck?
It's not in the top 5. It's not even in the top 10.
Are you
It's
serious?
an international airport. That's crazy.
That's actually a lie. It's number 5.
I was gonna say. I'm like,
You suck. All right. With that
5.
with that logic in mind, we got to go to Big Apple, NYC, New
that
York
was
City.
my follow up.
No, not busiest. It's in the JFK is in the 6, but it's not top 5.
That's what.
So New York, if you for the
You
ball
meant
knowers,
Newark, right?
No,
would also be incorrect. So you guys.
Oh
have
no, I
2.
didn't mean that.
dude,
I
don't
didn't mean
shut
that. I
up.
didn't mean that.
Shut up.
No, New York has 2 airports. It's JFK and LaGuardia. I know you wouldn't know, but for the real ball knowers out there,
Yeah, for no, man.
Kiss my ass.
what for pretentious people that fly Delta? Yeah, fuck you, Jack.
No, I was gonna say people that have left the city of Ohio.
Wow.
City,
You come
city,
back.
I
I
said
come back.
city. I said
I'll
city.
never leave. I come back.
Yeah, you're leaving like in 5 days or whatever.
Okay, Atlanta, and then you have Los Angeles in the 5. You need 2 through 4. Would you like hints, Jack, or are you too fucking?
What about me? I would
Can
like
just
a
name-
fucking
are
hint
we just-
too.
We just name
Well, I mean,
states.
listen, if I give him hints, then by default, I also give you a hint.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
I'm
like there's
also
like-
right next to you.
Would you like a hint?
No, fuck off. Give Jack a hint.
Can I just name the state then, or is that what we're doing?
No.
Oh. I gotta name the city.
Yes, but do you want a hint? The hint would be a state.
I mean, let me say
Jack,
yeah, okay, fine.
Jack, if I could give you a
Swear to God, if you
proposition.
One. Well, Johnny, hold on. What?
I said
give me a proposition.
H-Town.
I was gonna say Houston.
No, but I like the guess. You have 3 lives. Love that guess, though. You have 3 lives. Why did you do that?
What?
You just. What do you mean? What? You just blew into the
Annihilated
microphone.
Bill's
Bill,
ears.
I am so sorry, Bill. I'm so sorry.
We're 2 for 2 on annihilating Bill's ears. I'm sorry about earlier. I thought I moved it away further.
Also, you.
and
wearing-
then Joey just annihilated all the equipment.
No, Bill wearing headphones on this show is a risk. Like that is a decision. Knowing me and Johnny just screaming and eating the microphone, definitely a choice. But I appreciate your commitment.
Generational.
Generational commitment. I like the Houston guest. You have 3 lives. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, you like it because we got
Great
it
guess. I like the area you're in.
Oh,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so fucking
You're laying it
pick a
on
guess.
pretty fucking
Hurry
thick
up.
there.
do we want to say Phoenix?
Idiot.
It's another. The hint he's giving us is another Texas airport.
San Antonio. No, Dallas.
Dallas. It's Dallas.
Dallas. Okay.
Yeah,
At least I got it on my own. Fucking.
No, you
goddamn.
did not. First off, that was not on your own. Jack had to fucking hold your hand there.
Well,
Dallas Fort Worth is in the 2.
It is. It is.
I
was holding my hand.
Stop. You guys, stop.
What's wrong? Hey, we're all about it.
Yeah.
You guys have Atlanta and Dallas Fort Worth, and then you have 1 and 2, and then you have Los Angeles in the 5. You need 3 and 4.
Before Dallas?
I said San Antonio.
Okay. I'm trying to put that in.
Don't guess it.
Don't.
No.
Look at him.
I'm putting that in the memory
Let's start
banks
guessing some cities.
for wild things that Johnny said.
Let's start guessing cities. My only other hint is going to be like they're not obscure ones. They have sports teams that you know and not root for, but like you know.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay, hurry up. Let's go. Come on. Let's put some guys.
That's very vague. Trying.
Cities.
Trying.
Think of cities.
Stop.
Think of cities.
Shut the fuck up, you
Seattle.
bitch.
I like that guess because
it's wrong.
But it's wrong.
Okay.
You have 2 lives. But I like that guess.
What do we think about Minneapolis?
This is world or
No,
this
is America.
Oh, this is America?
Yes, this
I've
was
been
America
guessing-
the whole time. We still guessed America.
Crazy. Yeah, sure.
No, you guys have 1 life.
I didn't believe in that, honestly.
I don't hate that guess though. I like the area kind of it's in, kind of.
Yeah, you don't hate these guesses because like you're getting
Johnny,
us.
where have you been where you've got a lot of connecting flights that go through?
Been to Tampa, been to Nashville, I've been to Houston, been to Phoenix, which
He's been in Minneapolis. That's why he guessed that.
Minneapolis as well. Been to Detroit.
Dude, we flew from Minneapolis to San Antonio on a Tuesday morning. I'm like, who the fuck is doing this flight?
Dude, not even that. We also flew from Cleveland to Detroit, which is like the mid stop to our flight to Houston.
Yeah, because Detroit is a Delta hub and Cleveland doesn't have shit.
Yeah, that was funny. Just like
okay, yeah, this is bad. You guys,
this is horrible.
Well, I will say one of them is very, very obvious. One is incredibly obvious, and one is not as obvious.
So obvious we haven't gotten it yet.
It's like, I mean, you don't fly, so would you like to phone the audience? Maybe they know.
Yes.
We tried that last time, and you're like, no.
Well, I know, but you guys like should have gotten it.
Mac.
What?
I was going to say Colorado, yeah.
Fine, Denver.
That was the one I didn't think you would get, but yes, that is in the 3.
That was the only one I could actually think
And now
of.
the 4.
Okay, Mac.
That was a good guess. He just gave it away.
Crips.
Oh, Chicago.
Good job, guys. You did it.
I wouldn't think Chicago's that big, to be honest.
It's the 3rd biggest city in America.
Chicago O'Hare
International
Airport.
I'm trying to think of
Oh,
airports.
did I just know that? Did I just guess that? Chicago O'Hare?
Mac and Bill carried.
Do I know airports?
Generational carry.
I said
Guess-
Chicago O'Hare.
Wow. No, I'm not going to get mad.
Get mad, pussy. Bye, Mac.
Oh, who travels all around the state constantly? Is it me and Johnny, or is it you 3?
Dude,
Oh,
Chicago's the 3rd
Yeah.
biggest city.
yeah, but I'm trying to think of it logically.
That's pretty logical.
No, because why would you want I'm trying to think of connecting flights. So why would you want a connecting flight to Chicago?
Because it's one of the biggest ones that has hubs.
Also, it's not even that.
You're a big
I don't know.
airport,
I
you have
haven't
hubs.
been there.
Just that. You're all,
That's Los Angeles, New York.
okay, it's not just that. You're also
everyone knows
You're
LAX.
also overwhelming us with
Miley
trivia.
Cyrus said it in her
brains
song.
Jack,
You
you're
interrupted him first.
shut the fuck up. This is the interrupting podcast, ADHD tangent podcast.
You just
Interrupting
You
cow
got
says
mad at
what?
him.
Moo.
fucking way.
you got mad at him interrupting
Anyway,
him.
you also overwhelmed us with trivia, so like our brains are no too
To
good.
be fair, I said, would you want to do this? And you guys said, I don't know what you said, but I did it anyways.
We did it for the content because we're ore farming.